Yin just bought an Audi, and as soon as the car arrives, he takes it for a spin around the village fields. Not used to the new car, instead of pressing the brake, he mistakenly presses the accelerator and crashes into an ancient tree in the middle of the field. The result is this. Luckily, Yin is unscathed, but the front of the car is completely wrecked. The front end is severely deformed, exposing the engine components and wiring system. Some parts, such as the front bumper and body panels, are broken or bent out of shape. The front right wheel is completely gone. But fortunately, Yin has a best friend named Yang, the most professional mechanic in the area. So today they will showcase their car repair skills together to save money on taking it to the garage. Not wasting any time, as restoring this car will take a lot of time, Yin and Yang start by dismantling the damaged parts. First, they remove the fender, then the front door, and then the rear right door. The two of them begin to show their teamwork skills. With ease, they remove the hood together, demonstrating why they are the best mechanics in the area. Next, they remove the front bumper, which holds the car logo and license plate, then the headlights. Then comes the radiator, an important part of the engine cooling system, which helps absorb and dissipate heat to keep the engine running at an optimal temperature. After dismantling the damaged and deformed parts, they install a lift under the car. This tool is indispensable for car repairs. It helps mechanics work quickly and efficiently by raising the car, making it easier to access hard-to-see or hard-to-reach parts. It allows the mechanics to work in a comfortable position, reducing the time spent bending or lying on the ground, and increases productivity. The main task in repairing this Audi is straightening the bent and deformed parts and replacing those that are beyond repair. Straightening a car after a severe collision is a complex and highly technical process. It not only requires meticulousness and precision, but also demands the skill and experience of the mechanic to ensure the car returns to its original condition. Yin places his complete trust in his friend, Yang. This repair job is also a demonstration of human skill along with the assistance of various tools. The main tools used in this repair are the blowtorch, hammer, chisel, welding machine, puller, mechanical lift, metal cutter, and drill. First, he uses the puller. This tool helps straighten and realign the deformed metal parts caused by the collision. Next, he uses the metal cutter to remove parts that cannot be restored. Yang uses the blowtorch to heat the metal parts and then hammers them back into their original shape. The blowtorch helps heat the metal surfaces, making the metal softer and easier to reshape. For the bent metal bars, the blowtorch is used to heat them, followed by hammering to straighten them back into shape. Additionally, the heat from the blowtorch can expand welds or bolts, making it easier to disassemble stuck or rusted parts. Next, Yang uses the hammer to gently tap these areas to flatten and restore them to their original shape. The hammer is also used to tap and adjust chassis and body parts, helping to restore the car's original structure. Damaged parts need to be removed for replacement or repair. The hammer helps in knocking out rivets, bolts, or other fasteners. Yang skillfully combines these two tools, continuously working while the metal is still soft. He does the same with other dented areas on the car. Sometimes, if the blowtorch heats the metal too much, he sprays water to cool it down. Another tool Yang uses is the chisel. The chisel is used to cut away damaged metal parts that are no longer usable. It is also helpful in removing small details, such as metal fragments or tightly wedged parts after a collision. One person works outside while the other works inside, making their work very efficient, and so far, everything is going smoothly. Next, Yang straightens the deformed metal parts inside the car door on the floor. Using a long metal chisel helps him apply strong force to adjust the metal parts to the correct position, ensuring the chassis returns to its original shape and the parts fit together accurately. His nimble hands skillfully use both the hammer and chisel in tandem. After much effort, Yang finally removes the deformed part to replace it with a new one. Occasionally, Yang has to run outside to make adjustments so that the inner and outer parts align perfectly. Then, Yang uses the metal cutter, chisel, and hammer to straighten the door frame. Yin carries out the seat and the front right wheel. After cutting, shaping, and trimming, Yang brings the parts to the car to install and align them, ensuring they fit together perfectly. Yang continues working on the door frame. Although dusk is setting in, nothing can dampen the spirits of these two friends. They diligently continue working on the front right wheel. The next day, they resume the unfinished work from the previous day. Today's work seems to be nearing the final stages, so they work even more enthusiastically. They quickly attach new parts, weld, and cut to fit the gaps. Today, the metal cutter plays an important role. The metal cutter helps create neat, clean cuts, facilitating welding or bolting new parts in place. In some cases, it is necessary to cut new metal parts to fit the car's structure. The metal cutter helps adjust the size and shape of these parts accurately, cutting and welding and cutting, until the part is restored to its original state. The welder, the trusty companion of the metal cutter, helps weld the chassis sections back together, reinforcing and restoring the car's structural integrity. The welder ensures secure connections between the new parts and the existing frame. The car body may have holes or tears from the collision. The welder seals these holes and tears, ensuring the car's aesthetics and safety. Now, the front passenger compartment is nearly complete, with no more deformed or bent areas. Yin brings out the two car doors, freshly repainted, and they install them onto the frame. Each door is a different color, neither matching the car's original color. Yang scolds Yin and orders him to repaint them. Yin obediently complies without a word of protest. Yang returns to work. reinstalling the radiator frame back to its original position. Next, he reassembles the parts on the car's hood, continuously adjusting with welding, chiseling, hammering, and drilling to ensure the new parts fit perfectly. He uses a handheld screwdriver to secure the bolts. This tool is very effective for quickly and securely fastening metal parts, saving time and effort in the repair process. Additionally, Yang uses pliers to hold parts in place. The pliers prevent metal parts from slipping or falling during welding, ensuring safety for the welder and those nearby. This is especially important when working with parts that require high precision. The previously deformed part is now reshaped to its original condition. At this point, Yin has finished repainting the two car doors and brings them out for Yang to install. Yang is satisfied this time as Yin has painted them the correct color. They begin reassembling the car parts. It's a straightforward task. If they can disassemble it, they can reassemble it. Next, Yin installs the mudguards. Proper installation of the mudguards is crucial for both the safety and aesthetics of the car after repair. A small mistake can lead to bigger issues, so Yang supervises Yin from behind. Then, they install the left and right headlights. It starts raining outside, so they move the car inside to continue working. They install the front bumper and the grille. Finally, the job is done. Yang jumps into the driver's seat to test if the car runs. Wow, it runs smoothly, as if there was never an accident. The initially wrecked Audi now reveals itself as an Audi A6, one of the top models in the mid-size luxury car segment. Yin sure has an eye for cars.